Dear learners, wishing you all the progress and prosperity in your life. Today I will explain number and its classification. Number and its classification, which is very important for us because we can't solve even any single basic problem without knowing it. So without further ado, let's make a start. Number is classified into two basic parts. One is real number, which is denoted by capital R, and the other is imaginary number, which is denoted by small I. Again I am saying real number, which is denoted by capital R, or imaginary number, which is denoted by small I. Now let's see that imaginary number is quite uncommon to us and we hardly have seen this number in our textbook. But a real number is very common to us and most of our problems are based on this real number. So today we are explaining this real number. Real number are classified into two parts. Also, it is classified into two basic parts. That is rational number, which is denoted by capital Q, and irrational number, which is denoted by Q prime. Now, Q stands for quotients. Rational number, which is denoted by capital Q, can be expressed by P by Q form. Here, we have to maintain three conditions. Conditions number 1 is both P and Q are integers or real whole numbers. Now what is whole numbers or what is integers? Integers cannot be fraction. It is a 0, minus 1, minus 2, plus 1, plus 2 and etc. Condition number 2, P and Q both are co-prime. That means there are no common factors between them except 1. Like 3 by 7, 5 by 7 or 2 by 3. So there is no common factor between them. And condition number 3 are Q cannot be 0. As I say that P by Q form. Here Q cannot be 0 because if Q is 0 then P by Q must be undefined. So here three conditions have to be maintained. But in irrational number, it cannot be expressed by P by Q form. Now, rational number can be divided into two parts. That is integer. I have explained it a few minutes ago. Integer and fraction. So what is integer? Integer is whole numbers like minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, 1, 2, 3, 0. It cannot be fraction. And fraction is like 3.54, 2.3 and this type of numbers. Integer is denoted by Z. Integer is divided into three parts. That is positive integer, 0 and negative integer. Now what about fraction? Fraction is divided into two parts, that is simple fraction, two types, simple fraction which is expressed by A by B form and decimal. Decimal means 1.54 or 3.98 or it can be recurring number. So simple form 3 by 5 or 2 by 3. This is simple form and decimal can be expressed in two terms, that is terminary and recurring. What is terminary? Terminary means it is ending. There must be end point. That is 3.5 or 1.73 must be an end. That is terminary. And recurring is 1 or 2 or 3 or any type of digit is repeating. 3.54, 3 and the recurring point is over its head, over 5 and over 3. 3.543, 3.543, 3.543, and it goes on in that way. So, and terminating is, it has a definite endpoint. Now, what is positive number? Positive number. Positive number are of three types, that is prime number, 1, and non-prime number, or you can say non-prime or composite number. Prime number. What is prime number? It's very important for us to know. Prime number are the number which has no factors except 1 and the number itself. Like 3. What are the factors of 3? That is 1 and 3. Is there any other factors? No. 5. What is the common factor of 5? 1 and 5. There are no other factors. So prime number are the number which has no factors except 1 and the number itself. 1 and non-prime number. Non-prime number are composite number. What is non-prime number or composite number? Non-prime number is, there are other factors of the number including 1 and the number itself. Again I am saying there are other factors of the number including 1 and the number itself. For example, 6. What are the factors of 6? 1, 6, 2, 3. These are the factors. So, and 1 itself. These are the three types of positive number. Now, let's see the division of irrational number, which is denoted by Q prime. Irrational number cannot be expressed by P by Q form. Like pi. What is the value of pi? 3.1415, 3.14159265, and it goes on that way. It is non-ending and non-recurring. Both non-ending and non-recurring numbers are irrational number. Both non-recurring and non-terminating numbers are irrational number. Like root 2. What is the value of root 2? 1.414213, and it goes on that way. Is this number terminating number? No, it's not terminating number. It's non-terminating number. And it's also non-recurring number. So, irrational numbers are both non-recurring and non-terminating. So, these are the classification of number, and if we have clear idea about this classification, we can solve any kind of problems in our textbook. And I will explain imaginary number in my next videos. It's all for today. See you. Goodbye.